oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show is next.
Boston Red Sox.
Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Ready now is Riley Adams, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season. To find a way to get to 500, you feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game. When a third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Jonathan Davis will be next. 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping in next, Jonathan Davis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
The designated hitter, George Springer.
Next, it'll be George Springer, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So to get his day started at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First delivery to him. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Adams, the runner at first with 2 gone. it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch.
Fucking jump.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd.
さっき韓国に追いつかれて勝てんかったですわ。韓国も強いですな。
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. A dozen home runs, 27 driven in. The set and the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
ハバディ
Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
ガーナでやってたんですけど勝てんかったですわ。ガーナ vs 韓国で得点は取るけど同じように取られるからね。ああ、今の真ん中。
2-2. Here it is.
おーっと。
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
おー、ちょっと迷ったけど入ってる。いやーっと。ああ、ボールか。なんとか食らいついてるけど。いやー、当たらんかった。なんてこったい。かすりもせんかった。なんか。はあ、これは悔しいな。ガーナ58位やんか。そうなんすか。 なかなか点取れるけどね、失点も多いから。なかなかね、最低引き分けは良かったんですけど、なかなか勝てんですな。勝てるかな思ったら追いつかれたりとかね。で、またひっくり返されたりとか。このブルージェイズもね、未だに最下位ですからね。チョコレートの食いすぎですからね。このブルージェイズももう、ずっとやってるけど、未だに借金から抜け出せん。借金19ありますからね。なんやかんや4月が終わり、5月も終わり、6月ですからね。6月入ってもまだ最下位っていう。これはちょっとね、7月のオールスターの時にどうなってるかですよね。あー、これあかんちゃうか。ガーチャー。いやいや、そんなことはないけど。いろんなチーム取っとるけど、このチームもほんまになかなか勝てんですな。あと1ヶ月でどういう展開になってるか。このまま借金で終わってまうのか。5割から貯金生活に行くんか。全く読めんですな。
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And this throw gets away from him.
聞いてると100対0で勝ちましたとかいつも言うけど、100対0。かゆい。無性にかゆいな。
This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Now the first pitch.
That's a great sinker right there. These
さ
batters
っ
are
き
going to have to bear down
大
because if
手
he's
配
got
信
that
者
good
さん
pitch
に
working, it's
呼
going to
ん
be
で
a
もら
long
えた
game.
言うて
They
めっ
might
ち
have to
ゃ
sit off speed.
喜んではりましたよ。
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
テンション上がりまくってましたね。コメント読んでもらえた言うて。
0-2 home now to Bogarts. Turned on, but that's ripped foul.
ドラゴンズドグマさんっていう。
Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Red Sox leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
ドラゴンズドグマはゲームの名前。名前がなんとかドグマさんっていうんですかね。勝手に自分がドラゴンズドグマって言ってんやけど。名前何やったかな。
This guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Now the first pitch.
ドグマなんとかって人。ドグマ風見さんっていうんですか。
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if
ド
he
ド
wants
グ
to
マ
get him to
風
swing
見
at
さ
it,
ん
he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitter's counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter.
ドラゴンズドグマもやったけど結局なんか微妙な感じでやらんなりましたね。安いから買うたんすけどね。ドラゴンズドグマ。なんかちょっとちゃうな思って。ドグマ博士っていうんですか。ドグマ風見さんって人みたいです。よっしゃー、ライト前。
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
At the plate, Josh Palacios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s.
ドラゴンズドグマオンラインやってたんすか。
Fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike
ドラ
right
ゴ
there.
ンズ
He's
ドグ
walked a
マ
couple people
評
early
判
in
は
this
なんか
game.
かなりいいん
Gotta
ですよ
find
ね、あ
out
れ
if he
ね。
can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Smoked on the
よ
ground
っ
up
し
the middle,
ゃ
and
ー、これ
that
三塁
finds
行っ
its
たや
way
ろ。
through for a base hit.
よしよしよし。
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
捉えた捉えた。
That's a big at bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
さあ、1点取れるか。
Into the box now, Riley Adams.
うわー、高めいっぱいか。
It's 0-1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
ああ、下抜けた。ライト前。モンハンプラスダクソウルみたいな。ああ、メジャー初ヒット得点。素晴らしい。あれもなんか一人のね、主人公キャラ作って、なんか装備したり、防具つけたり、なんかパーティーでやっとったんかなね。なんか3波ぐらいやったんかな。新丸出したり確か CPU の仲間が2人ぐらいおったような気がするんですよね。お、これは頭越えたな。あーでも入ってない入ってない入ってない。天井がでかすぎて。よーしゃフェンスがでかすぎて入らんすね。特大フェンスやからね。これも当たっとるけど入ってないからね。レフト側だけ異常に高いというね。ライトはライトでまた極端に低いフェンスっていう。
falls behind now, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 now.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
3-0 pitch. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
完全に抜けた。
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing
こ
he
のピ
wanted
ッチャ
to
ー
do
今日
was
えらい
give him something to hit the
フ
heart
ァ
of
ー
the
ボー
zone.
ルが多い
So
です
no
ね。
harm done. Force out anywhere now.
2回でも54球投げてるんですけど。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This'll take a look at
あ
a
の
slider
外
here
角
that
の逃げ
finds
て
the
い
zone
く
for
ス
strike
ライ
1.
ダーがなかな
Hey,
か
the way this guy on the mound's
捉
been
えにくい
struggling
ん
to
で、
find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
もうスタミナ半分になってる。
The 0-1.
おっと。
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that
2
quickly
人
though.
でや
And
る
the
と
count
オ
will
ン
leave
ラ
it
イ
at
ンで
1.
も、そうなんすか。ああ、でも
1-2 now as that one's
今
fouled
の
off.
振らんでよかったね。
Davis over at second.
完全にボール
Springer
球やった
at。first, 1 gone. Misses ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
ああ、
Center field.
これは
On
決
the
ま
run
っ
is
てる。
Verdugo. He tracks
さ
it
すがに
down
タ
and
ッチア
makes
ッ
the
プ無理
play
や
to
な。
record the second out. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on
モン
base.
ハンでも2人までやると
Really
猫つ
starting
い
to
て
get
くる。
away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those guys out
モン
here
ハン
feels
といえば
absolutely
今月
essential
モ
for
ン
them
ハ
at this
ン
point.
プレステ5版出ますよね。モンハンライズでしたっけあれ。
Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to
確
go
か
after
なんか
him.
ライズとかいう名前やった
Attacking
よう
this
な。
hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time.
プレステ
Faced him
5
and
と
issued a walk,
Xbox
coming
と
right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
書いてたような。
And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it.
Xbox が
And it's
ゲ
too
ーパス
late as
入るん
he's
です
in
ね。
there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed
ポロリ
pitch down
ポロ
in
リ。
the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come
モ
up
ン
with it,
ハンも
and two
ね、
runners
なんか
advance.
初めちょっと
Now
かじ
they're
ったけど
both in
結
scoring
局
position.
もう
Runners
一
at
つなん
second and
か
third with 2 gone.
ああ、それを移植したというか強化版というかね、
And he
な
lays
ん
off
かあ
the
んま
pitch
り
outside as they draw even at 2-2.
やって
He
て面
certainly has
白
an
みが
open
ないとい
base
うか
down
なん
there,
ていうか、
but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, great job
あ
of
れも
holding
好
up
きな
right there.
人は好き
Little
みたいで
two-out
すよ
lightning
ね。
might ensue by one
な
check
ん
swing
かあんま
holding
り
up.
ピンとこんかったです
Ready
ね。
with the payoff pitch. Started to go around, but it's a
え
called
ー、
third
入ってん
strike
の。
anyway, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs
ダ
on
クソ
4
の
hits, no
簡
errors,
単版や
and
な。
2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Red Sox nothing.
ああ、もう一つ刺さらんかったですね。
Bottom of the inning now, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep
さあ、
up
こ
in
の
this
人がどこまで
one.
投げ
Love
れ
the
るか。
early lead, but this game is far
とに
from
かく先
over.
発
Gotta
陣
stay
が
on
ね、
top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
失点が多いか
A
ら、
right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Down low, and
突
the
如
plot
打たれる
thickens
からわ
here.
からん。今抑えとってもね、急に連打とかあるから。
Waits on deck.
全く読めんですな。
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one, 3-1. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Swing and a miss.
今はなんかええ感じやなと思うけど、油断できへんからね。
Your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
逆にまだそのダークソウルとかエルデンリングとかあっちの方がまだそんなにね難しいけど嫌になる感じじゃないですね。ニオはあれ無理やったっすけど、あれはめっちゃ難かったな。あれを普通にやれる人はすごいな。加藤さんって聞こえる。
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bobby Dahlbeck is on deck. And the count will be full.
まあ、あとなんかティネジアとかいうゲームもあるんですけど、あれもああやばい。跳ね返ってきよる。クッションボール間違ってもうた。何をしてんや。1点入ってもうた。ランニングホームランになってもうた。ケンさんこんばん。いきなりランニングホームランになってました。クッションボールがえらい横行ってもうて、そのまま1点入ってもうた。これは痛いな。よいしょ。この球場ほんまに左側のフェンス高すぎですよね。罰金4億ドル。あまりにもでかすぎですよね。ライトがあまりにも低すぎて、もうちょっと普通ぐらいでええと思うんですけど、異常なでかさですよね。
Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More from Fenway in a moment. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
なんか独特の球場ですよね。久しぶりのワトニーさん。もう22人もおらんしね。21までしかおらんという。
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
アメフトの方行きましたかね。アメフトのワトニーさん。ボッテボテ。アメリカンフットボールへ。ブルージェイズもね、借金が19あるんですよ。18ゲームになってますからね。ゲーム差がえらいことになってるけど。果たして最下位脱出できる日が来るのか。
One out, nobody on. That one's gonna find the seats. Strike one.
もうなんやかんやね、5月ですからね。4月5月終わって6月やったかな。
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
6月多分前半ぐらいだと思うんですけど。お
This is hit high in the air out
上が
toward
りす
left
ぎ
center.
か。
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
来月にね、オールスターがあるんですけど、それまでにどういう順位になってるかっていう。よっしゃー。
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there.
Ken
You want to make this
Kazama
guy work. You
konbanwa.
want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
ドラゴンズドグマさんこんばんは。
Standing in now, Josh Palacios. Pitch outside. The
Yeah.
throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 1-0.
あー、甘いな。
1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
あー、電池が減ってきた。
Now a swing and he gets him to pop
あ
it
ー、
up.
打ち上げてもうた。あ、
And
落
that's
ちた
gonna
落ちた落ちた
fall
落ちた
for
落
a
ちた落ち
base
た。
hit.
あー、間に合わんぞ。あー、
The
ちゃ
plate and he's out. A great throw. One left for
今
Toronto.
のランナー、もっと走っとかなあかん。なんか、中途半端に止まっとったからね。その分遅れてもうた。もう2アウトの分かってるから、もうひたすら走りまくらなあかんねんね。なぜか三塁の方で、ちょっと止まってましたね。あれはいかんな。普通にも余裕で1点入っとかなあかんのに。完全な走塁ミスですな。せっかくの1点が。
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now at the plate is Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit out towards second.
よいしょ。
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
まあ今んとこ
Now the Red Sox DH.
大丈夫
Marcus
そうには見え
Wilson.
ますけどね。
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Tellez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
よいしょ。なんとか3回終了。まだ2安打ですね。ランニングホームランの1点か。あ、変えてきた。さすがに変えましたね。防御率めっちゃ悪い。5.98。
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jonathan Davis is on deck. Gets in the swing and miss there, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heat?
So next bat will be Jonathan Davis. He doubled home a pair his last time up. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Pavetta, a Canadian native. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been happening to this guy in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice play.
On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
うまいな。
George Springer the next to hit. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
The 1-0. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Oh, また出てきた。
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., man at first after the 2-out walk. Set, here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
まあ、龍が如くもね、2月に出ますからね。
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself.
外角低め入ってるな。あ、そうなんすか。あ、今ちょうどセールやってますもんね。おお、危な。
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
またフォアボール。まあ、見とったらやりたなりますよね。
At the plate now is Rendell Grichuk. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
めっちゃ安いですね。普通のなんかゲオとかの中古より安いんちゃうんすか。その値段やったら買いですよね。
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive.
それなら全然ね、DL 版でも問題ないね。
3 and 1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fouled away.
Oh, またフォアボール。フォアボール連発やな。
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him.
せっかくのもらったチャンスをものにせんと、これで点入らんって逆にやばいですね。次の回が怖い。
He's set. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changeup had him out in front there. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
おっと危ない。今なんか当たりそうや。おー、誘ってくるな。さあ、押し出しか、三振か、点を取るか。まあ、押し出しも十分ありますよね。あー、真ん中やったけど打ち上げた。やられたな。三者残塁。最後は真ん中でしたね。
Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now into the box, J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
普通になんかまたいでいけるぐらいのレベルですね。
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and he
あ
takes
ー
this
っ
the
と
other way to right.
ライトラ
And
イ
he
ナー。
will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Christian Vasquez. Struck out in his first at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some
Ah,
love to the
correct.
pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside-the-park home run in his first at-bat. Sky down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he
外
stays
角
alive
の
and
ス
we
ライ
do it
ダー、ほ
again
ん
on
まに
0-2.
ね、右バッターしんどいですね。
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will
これは
retire
耐え
the
た。
side. One left for the Red
まあ、
Sox.
なんやかんや
And it
抑えて
remains
ま
a
すね。
3-1 ball
なんと
game.
か4回まで。あともうちょい点取っとかんとやばそうですね。
So stepping in is Bo Bichette. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
この2
Ready
点差
to
は
deliver.
怖い
Here
な。
comes the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's just out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it.
Ball
He gave up
dama ya.
different out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him.
迷い
No
ました
better
ね。
feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. Fouled off. 2 hits and 2 trips
1000
for him
円、
thus far.
1000円。
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3-1 to him now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
これは抜けた。
Base hit into left
レ
field,
ッ
so
ド
they've
ソッ
got
クス
themselves
元
a
気ないな。
one-out base runner.
このままもう元
Well,
気
I
な
think
く
it's
終わっ
safe
て
to
く
say
れる
the
といいん
ice
で
has
すけど。
melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his
まあ
third
でも打
knock,
線は
I
ね、
guarantee you
打
my
つか
man's
ら
smiling on the inside.
つながり出したらやばいですよね。
At the plate, Josh Palacios, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
あ
Throw
あ、
over
寒
to
い。
first, and the
逆
runner
かれ
back.
そう。
Semien, the runner at first,
Semien,
with 1 gun in
Semien.
the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
2-2
いやー、チェン
now.
ジか。
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
ああ、引っ掛けた。ダブルプレー。最悪のダブルプレー。
One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Jays are out in front, 3-1. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats.
ダルベックさん打ちましたね。マイナー A 降格。この特大フェンスを越えましたな。いやー、打たれたな。打たれてもうた。あ、29か。
So here's Michael Chavis now. He grounds it sharply to third.
あの特大フェンス越えたらもうどうしようもないですね。あっぱれダルベックですね。うわー、際どいな今。よっしゃー。
Two down, no one on base. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is foul for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
おっと。
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Marcus Wilson is in one two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
なんとか踏ん張りましたね。
The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And stepping in, Riley Adams. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Riley Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Yeah,
check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here it comes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
The changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to stand in is George Springer. A couple of walks for him thus far. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
いやー、これは見逃しても入ってるな。
Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of JD
そろそろ
Martinez.
替え時ですな。どこまで引っ張るか。
First offering on its way. A swing
あ
and a drive
ーと
sent
か言っ
out
てる
toward the gap.
途中からもうこれやからやばいな。
Bangs off the monster.
ほんま特大ですな。これはもう交代ですな。さすがマルティネスさん。まだ持っていかれんだけ良かったっすね。さすがにもうあかんっすね。これはなんかやばそうな。
So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Anthony Kay takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
さあ、2番手が抑えれるか。
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul
こ
territory.
っから強力打線ですからね。
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
おー
And he
っ
pumps
と
the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
おー、釣り玉振ってくれた。これは一番助かる。
Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped him up.
おー、取れるか。おー、取れた。助かりましたな。
Striding in is Kike Hernandez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
あー、あかん。これ超えるんちゃうか。あーちゃー。同点やまた。打たれましたな。 レフトオーバー。
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
いやー、打たれてもうたか。山本昌何していい確かになんか似てましたね。打たれたか。あ、もう準備できてる。早いな。ほんまに山本昌さん。あーちゃー逆転された。 やられてもうた。
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
あかんですな、これ。この回はね、投げてほしいんですよね。
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And there's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
あちゃー、無償トレード。
Has a look, now the pitch.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
耐えた。これで打たれとったらほんまやばいですね。
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays 3. Matt Andrees is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
向こうも変えてきたの。さあ、なんとか打たんと。シンカー、カーブ、チェンジ。スライダーはなしか。
Now the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Back goes Martinez at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run
今のもなんか取られそうやったけど。なんとか頭は越えた。うお。さすがゲレーロジュニア。ゲロゲロジュニアとか言って。おっと、ノースリー。ゲロゲロジュニアです。おっと、いったー、ホームラン。逆転ツーラン、逆転ツーラン。この特大フェンスを越えた。いやー、逆転されて嫌な感じやったけど。これは持っていったな。またもや勝ち越しであっぱれですね。いやー、これは気持ちいいけど、よう見たらノーヒットじゃないですか。こら変えなあかんな。
Kevin Biggio will get a shot here as a
ビ
pinch
ジオ
hitter.
さんに
Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays. Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
No outs, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher
あ
smells
ー打
blood
た
in
れ
the
た
water.
後に
He's
ね
coming right
逆
after
転
you,
はま
trying to
た
end
気
it
持ちがいい
quickly.
ですね。おっと
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
あ
Fastball
ー振り
swung
遅
on
れ
and
た。
missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Phillips Valdez
Ah,
comes
mata
on to
kaita
pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 70,
バルデスさん。
Phillips Valdez.
防御率めっちゃ悪いですね。6.10。あー、変える。
Reassess things here.
変えます。
Santiago Espinal will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Santiago Espinal.
スライダー、シンカー、チェンジか。
Here's the first pitch as he swings
Oh,
and grounds it
yeah.
toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
まずはレフト前。
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, hits ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect
あ
3 for
ー、ピ
3
ッチャ
thus
ー
far.
大丈夫か。
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
おっと。
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Pause, now the pitch. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all
タイ
game
ミン
long.
グ
I
全
don't
く合
know
ってな
where
かった
that
です。
ugly swing just came from.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Josh Palacios waits on deck.
何で来るか。
Crowd gets up for the 3-2.
あー、
On the
最悪
ground
の
is short. Could
ダ
this
ブル
be
プレ
two?
ー。
On to first as they get
こ
the
れは
double
あかん。
play to get him out of the inning.
Rejoice with the traditional.
Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-4 Toronto. Kevin Biggio stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as
さ
he'll
あ、
take
ちょっと
over at
守
first
備見
base.
直さんとはダメですね。
Number 8,
Santiago Espinal is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Santiago.
And now here is Marwin
守備が
Gonzalez. He bounced out last time up.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
79-71か。
Marwin
79。
Gonzalez.
あー、ビジオさんを三塁に変えましょうか。で、ショート、セカンド。これはいけるか。ゲレーロさんを一塁に変えますわ。これでいけますね。レフト。センターか。よいしょ。
Now here's the pitch. popped
あ
up.
とはこの
Adams
山本
over
昌
to his
さんが
left.
抑えてくれ
One
た
away.
ら。
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Strike one to start the at bat.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a
い
liner.
やー、打たれた。
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a
打
guy
た
out
れ
of
る
the
か。
slump. This guy was too good. You knew
あ
he was
の
a
場所を打たれたら
started barreling baseball.
どうしようもない。
Gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's
外
feeling
角
good
ギリ
about
ギ
it.
リですからね。
At the plate now, Marcus Wilson.
Oh,
As the first pitch
ano
to him is
ball
in there
naman
for a
ako.
called strike
Totte
one.
kureta.
He's got a hit in 3 at bats to this point.
いやー、どんどん詰まりや。
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in is J.D. Martinez, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
お
A
ー、
little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
マルティネスさんも怖いっすからね。
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
うわー、低いか。あ、高めよりかはマシか。お
Fouled
ー、怖
away.
い。
I mean, he's coming right after
一
him. Matty.
発があるか
Three
怖い
fastballs
っ
in
す
a
ね。
row.
Strike
よっ
3
しゃ
called, and the inning
耐え
is
た耐え
over.
た。
Red Sox lead 1. Still down to 1. It's 5-4. Adam Ottavino's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to
さ
start the
あ、オッ
8th.
タビーノさんか。このピッチャーまた打ちにくいんですよね。防御率めっちゃ悪いですね。10点台って。
Stepping up
こん
is
な悪い
Josh
の。
Palacios.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Josh.
スライダーのキレがやばいっすもんね。
First offering. Slider laid off for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go
う
deep
ん、
into their
シン
bullpen.
カー、カッタ
This
ー、
could
チェン
affect
ジ。
them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 delivery.
うわー、入ってるんか、あれ。ボールと思ったけど。あー、完全にこれは
Hey, that
ボ
was
ー
a
ルね。
nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Lays off 2-2 now. And a change
Ah,
that swung
change
on and
is
missed
right.
for the first down.
People always talk about how
う
important
ん
getting the lead off man on
これがオ
base
ッ
is,
タ
and
ビーノ
it's
さんっ
true.
て。
So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a
ス
hitter
トレー
and
トに
sending
見え
him
て
packing.
チェンジやからね、タイミングが合ってないんですよ。
To the plate now, Riley Adams. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ottavino, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 is strike 2
この
swinging.
スライダ
And
ーが
some
ね、めっ
action
ち
now
ゃ
in the
曲がるから
Boston
ね。
bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And it's another
Ah,
kick.
fuck
So
him, man.
back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
絶妙なコースですね。
That's back-to-back Ks.
一番届かんところに投げてくるっ
This
て
has。the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
この人体がめっちゃ動くから球がめっちゃ見にくいんで。
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job.
よっしゃー。これはセンター返し。
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. Davis is off of first with 2 away. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
おーしゃいったー。左中間真っ二つ。もたつく間にホーム行くか。お、いたいたいたいたいた。おーしゃー。この1点はでかいな。捉えた捉えた。
To not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
いやー、この1点はでかい。
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
おー、際ど。
2 out here and a runner at second. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1 and 2.
完全にボールや。
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Lined hard to center
これ
field.
わかんな。
Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over.
よいしょ。
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Red Sox 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
山本昌さんをどこまで引っ張るか。難しいとこやな。でもスタミナはまだあるからね。
First offering on its way. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
この回まで行ってくれると一番いいけど。
They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
な、ボガーツさんは意外と三振要するからね。
Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Simeon's there on to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up is Christian Vasquez. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swinging a lighter toward the gap in left center.
やっぱり打たれるんかい。
He's 2 for 4 for the game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs,
打たれる
puts
か。
himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
このバッターはあんまりでもあれか。右の方がちょっと落ちるんか。変えるか。右の方がええらしいですけど、ダルベックさんも右の方があれみたいですね。右にしましょうか。
Jordan Romano answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
ロマノさんですな。さあ、抑えれるか。まあ、やっとくか。いや、やっぱこっちかな。投げるまで時間かかるからね。いやー、入ってない。一回しゃがんでから投げはるから。ライト流れていく。これはやばいぞ。完全に一、二塁間いった。いやー、嫌な感じですな、これ。満塁にしてもね、8番でしょ。微妙なとこやな。歩かす方がええのか。今日一発打ってますからね、この人。難しいな。よし、あの球を振ってくれると助かるな。もう一回振って三振してくれたらいいけど。よっしゃー、これは助かった。さあ、なんとかツーアウトか。
And now, Michael Chavis. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
なんとか踏ん張ってほしい。
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
危ない。真ん中行った。
Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work. But now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down the way right here.
見逃すか。あれを振ってくれるといいけど。見てくるか。よっしゃと思ったら、あー、スイング。耐えた。あれスイング取ってくれましたね。いやー、やばかったな。さあ、ここでヘルナンデスさん。7.79。こっちも抑えやっととか。スライダーカーブか。
First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball low up center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but
instead he gets
the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
ボールでしたね。
The 1-2 is off that and missed. He chased it for strike three.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
どう見てもボールやけど振ってまうという。
Into the box, Santiago Espinal. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Diving effort as it's off his glove. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Toronto ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail by a couple that's 6-4. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
まあでも変えるか。なんとかまあ 0.90 やからね。でまあ一応やっといて。おー、怖いな。
Grichuk is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Digging in next, Alex Verdugo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Next up for the Red Sox, Marcus Wilson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make it.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw to the plate. Not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
All right, here we go. RBI base hit to cut the lead in half. Get the
止まるかと思ったら来ましたな。
Maybe that leads to an offensive explosion. We'll see.
いやー、打ち寄ったな。まさか打たれるとは。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
きついな。こっからまた3番4番といくから。
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
うわー、際どいな。今の入ってないんかい。
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
into the air out toward left.
めっちゃ怖いな今。持っていかれそうな感じ。アウト。危ないさ。今の球も持っていかれそうな。2アウトまで来たけど、この一発のあるボガースさん、スリーラン来い。さよならツーランとかやめてください。1点取られてもうたからね。耐えた。なんとか終了。耐えた。まあ、1点はしょうがないといえ。いやー、やばかったな。なんとか勝った。ヒットも12安打、13安打なって。乱打戦ですな。いやー、ヒヤヒヤもんでしたね、最後。これやからおもろいんですけどね。このヒヤヒヤ感がおもろい。バットゲーム。やっちゃー。結局、ボガースさんも今日全くヒットなかったですね。いやー、危なかった。まあ、1点は取られたけど。まあ、これでもね、まだまだ借金だらけやからね。 3連敗でやっと止まって、で、この後まだ3回やりながら、ヤンキース行ってオリオールズで、苦手なヤンキースが、17.5 ゲーム離れてますからね。これ勝った言うても、まだまだ借金だらけやからね。まあ、オリオールズがちょっと近いけど、まあ、それでもやばいっすね、これ。借金18ですからね。まだまだ遠いなぁ。よっしょ。さあ、終わりましょうか。腹減った。腹の虫が鳴いてきた。さあ、お疲れ様でした。腹減った、腹減った。はーい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、ではではでは。